If you love collecting and reading comic books as much as I do, you are in the right spot. Sit back, buckle up. Welcome to What New Comics Are You Grabbing? Once again, welcome back, everybody. It's New Comic Book Day Wednesday, and we are asking you the question, what new comics are you grabbing? Leave a comment down below, comment in the live stream, let us know what new comic books you're grabbing, because hey, sometimes we miss out on books, and we count on you guys, the community, to talk about it. What are you grabbing? What are we grabbing? What did we get this week? And we stayed to our A game. We are sticking with the plan. We are doing really well of budgeting, not going out over the top. And we're gonna make this a short one this week. We're gonna be well under an hour. Catch us on the live stream right now, or catch us on the replay. Leave a comment down below. What new comics are you grabbing this week? What was your favorite read of the week? What was your cover pick of the week? And we'll do what we normally do. We'll cover the books. We'll hit up the chat. We'll go over some announcements. We might do it one more time, depending on how things are going. But yeah, welcome to Wednesday. It is hump day. It is 90 some odd degrees here in Michigan. My brain is fried. We are chilling in some extremely cold air, wearing a hoodie, chilling like villains tonight. We've got some tailgaters hanging out with us. GT Key Comics is in the house. What is up, brother? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. And a long time coming. It's been a little bit. It's been a hot minute, right? We've got the great Herminio Reyes Jr. in the house. What is up, buddy? Thanks for being here. Great to see you, man. Long time. Hope you and your family are doing well. Thanks for being here. We got the Green Machine. What is up, man? Good to see you as well. We've got Ryan. What is up, man? Great to see you. Still miss seeing you at MCC, the Motor City Comic Con. And that's another bit of news we'll have tonight about what's going on there. Mark, good to see you, man. Hope you're chilling like a villain as well. It's been a hot one today. Local Man was my favorite thing to grab. Good to hear. Good to hear. Luke's Comics, what is up, brother? What is good? Good to see you, man. Josh Oliver, what is up? Comic Family and Andy, good to see you. Kenneth Bird, congratulations again to Kenneth for winning one of the giveaways last Friday. As you guys remember, we unboxed a whole slew. We unboxed almost all of the Star Wars Clone Wars. Issue 1 is still out for grading. In fact, we're still waiting for that first email. Follow us on Instagram. Every time we get an update, we're going to be posting something onto Instagram. We're going to bring you guys along on this journey as that comic book is out for grading. Double signed by Ashley Eckstein and Matt Lanner. And we cannot wait to see that book back here on the homestead. It's kind of nerve-wracking. That was an amazing experience. Catch out that little IG reel, the TikTok, the YouTube short we made about I Am No Jedi for our Motor City Comic Con experience. That was amazing. Yeah, let's stick up with the stick up. That's the other reason why Wednesdays are so fun live. Let's keep on keeping on with the chat and everybody that's rolling in now. 14 people watching live. Thank you so much. Yeah, because like we said, we can't buy every single comic book that comes out, and we certainly don't have enough time to in every day to read every single comic book. So we count on each other, right, to know what you're into, what I'm into, and what other people are into. And it's like, hey, Andy, you missed out on a banger of a book. You should have read this one. You guys know what I'm into. I know what a lot of you guys are into. I know House of L Comics is going to pop in here tonight and be like, Andy, you didn't get no DC books. No, I didn't. I should have gotten Power Girl. I counted on the CEO of the Comic Dojo, that reliable source, to pick up the books this week. As crazy, nasty, as busy as it was today, she ran out and grabbed those for me. So thank you so much. She just picked up the pull list. I'm not going to bug her and text her a gazillion times to grab this, grab that, or whatever. I did kind of want a Power Girl cover. I mean, I'll be honest. I grabbed one of the Power Girl covers the last release that came out. And there were more variants this time around. Josh says, happy new comic book day, man. We're going to dive right into the books as more people hop in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Beckerman, I've read Punisher today. I've heard from several people that Punisher, either they loved it or they hate it. Punisher wasn't great from a couple of the people, but you got our bro, Mark from Legion of Comics, that said Punisher was fantastic. You read Power Girl last week and it was hot garbage. You're not the first person to say that this week, that Power Girl wasn't the greatest read out. Spine Ticks, brother from another mother, the Star Wars fan himself. What is up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And like I said, man, stay tuned on IG. We'll post an update every time we get one available about that Clone Wars book. It is fast tracked, but it is also getting a final press from CCS. The only way you can get a signed book pressed before grading is by CCS or CGC pressing now. And that little bit of an insurance policy going out after a book is handled from signatures. Just want to make sure. But it's probably going to add a couple of weeks to that turn time. I'm anticipating the book back by the end of June. Fingers are crossed. That's a 4-week turn time with fast tracking pressing and clean pressing. I don't know. We'll see. It's just like, here, take my money and just take the best care of that book possible for sure. Beckerman, he's saying hi to everybody. What's up? What is up? I haven't been able to get to my LCS this week for my pull list. I almost didn't make it myself. Like I said, we counted on the CEO of the Comic Dojo to pick up the books. I greatly appreciated that. And this is a great opportunity, Zuni, with a $5 super chat to say the year of 2023 is that of the comic community. All ad revenue, all monetization, all super chats, all super stickers stay in the fund and get donated back into the community in the form of graded comic book giveaways. I don't mean the unboxing giveaways that we do every Friday or every other Friday. I'm talking about the giveaways we're going to do at the end of the year with a massive giveaway party as we approach 2,000 subscribers. We are edging away at that mark. We're getting there. We're over that middle zone as you guys continue to share this out as we find more subscribers and find new voices with the YouTube shorts. Experimenting with shorts. If you guys have been seeing any of the drops or getting any of the alerts, I apologize. We are kind of experimenting with shorts and trying to figure out what we want to share and what we want to have fun with and see what people are interested in seeing in that shorts form content. Now, granted, we do clip some of the content from our live streams, and that's been a lot of fun to reshare those moments and kind of relive those moments without having to watch an hour stream. But there's also other avenues and other interesting things that we have fun with in our hobby that we're working with on YouTube Shorts. So if you see a bunch of banger announcements or alerts with Andy dropping like 8 or 12 shorts, don't worry about it. They're all going to get deleted as we kind of learn to work with shorts and kind of figure things out. I know Trev, the shipping guru, if Trev stops in, I think Trev has liked and commented on every YouTube short we drop. And it's been the same 6 to 8 YouTube shorts, like 2-3 times a day, experimenting with that. And Trev keeps watching them and commenting. And I feel kind of bad. If you guys are getting those alerts, I apologize. Please don't ignore them. Just know that we are experimenting with shorts to find utilize that other channel, or not other channel, but utilize that other resource to bring you guys more of the content that you like and gives us more opportunities to hang out and communicate with you guys. Everybody again saying hi as more people roll in. Come on, Mama's in the house along with Zuni. Beckerman, I like Punisher as a complete story and I enjoyed the journey. I, for one, decided not to pick up the single issues and decided that I was going to read that Punisher run in trade format, or I might even rent it or buy it digitally, just from the sheer volume of comic books that are down here that I pretty much have to spend most every weekend off down here dedicating a whole day to a day and a half to sort and organize. Unlike a lot of other people are on their A game when it comes to sorting and managing their collections. I'm not. I pick up my Wednesday books. I read half or more of them, and I try to get through all of them, and then they stay in a nice little pile for several weeks until I can get to them and get them sorted and organized. And we are working on a larger organization project that we might do a little comic cave tour at some point here, hopefully this year. I've heard good things about the new Punisher run. I may need to check it out. You guys have said good things. I've also heard some not great things about that Punisher run. Doesn't mean I'm not going to read it. I just don't feel like buying it issue to issue right now. Posted your own short, your first YouTube short. Come on, Mama, rocking the shorts. Literally and figuratively. It's summertime, so you're probably wearing some shorts. Everybody's saying hi. I'm so far behind. I need to put things away. I am aggressively behind on my organization. In fact, I spent last weekend just clearing and cleaning off like 3 or 4 additional tables so I can just start pulling all of the books that aren't organized out of the short boxes and start stacking them into piles so I can organize them and put them in the short boxes they belong. It's going to take a long time. This happens at least once a year. I get behind on spring cleaning. We get spring cleaning on the house done, and then it's time to do spring clean the collection, so to speak. I've been doing shorts on Comics Viking channel. Every day I feature a piece from my art collection. I've seen them, and I've enjoyed them. Thank you for posting those shorts. I know time is a very limited and precious resource for all of us. So utilizing YouTube Shorts is fun and it helps us stay connected. I think YouTube Shorts is a massive, massive underutilized and undervalued tool in our collection as a comic community, for us to stay connected with each other and stay up on what we have going on without tuning into an hour-long stream. I'm not going to give up on these streams by any means, by any stretch of the means. You know what I mean? This is as much for you guys as it is for me, about the good vibes and the good energy and kicking ourselves in the asses to get through the rest of the week, and visualizing and realizing our goals and achieving those for the tail end of the week to be happy, healthy, and with our families. And if that takes a few comic books on a Wednesday, it's going to take a few comic books on a Wednesday. But we will talk about ultimately, we will talk about our losses, our trials and tribulations. This channel isn't about just comic books. It's about the journey as well. So I hope you guys are, that's part of it. Not every week is going to be a win. Not every week is going to be great. You're going to have weeks like this where it's like, I literally just picked up my books and I just got home and I wanted to hang out with friends, like on the Comic Vets channel. We laughed and had a great time, and I desperately needed that. 90 degrees in the sweltering sun all day long is not a fun adventure in the summertime in Michigan, especially when you go right from 60 to right to 90. Those of you guys that live out in the deserts and out in the West that deal with hot days, you're used to it. We jump from 60 degrees one night to 92 the next day, and it is extremely difficult to cope with physically. I know a lot of people that work outdoors like me year round. You just drink water and sleep. You drink water, go to work, and you sleep. So we're digging deep for the last bit of energy. Our plans tonight are to do the regular show here, hang out with you guys, and then as I try to block the glare back here, and then we're gonna get into some video game fun tonight on our own. Just kind of get back into a little zoning on some retro gaming, and good shorts for sure. Glenn Smith, what is up? Thanks for being here, man. John's Comics with Kids. Hey, Andy, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. I hope you and your family are well. I'm mid-organizing my entire collection as well. It's fun remembering all the stuff I forgot I bought. Yeah, every time I'm like, man, I should send something out for grading. It'd be fun. I need to get some more books going out for grading, but I can't find any. Oh, I better start organizing my collection and find all the stuff that I forgot about 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago. Exactly. For sure, man. Absolutely. Stay tuned to the Comic Vikings channel for those shorts as well. And come on, Mama, saying, what's up, Sir John? John needs a crown. John does need a crown. But yeah, we're getting into the books. 12, 13 minutes in. We've got a short stack of books. It's going to be a quick episode tonight. Again, I want to thank everybody for the really good vibes and the amazing fun last Friday, as 10 out of the 11 books 10 out of the 11 Clone Wars books all came back 9-8. Now, when I say 11, yes, there's 12 books in the series. Issue 1 is still currently out getting graded after being double signed. And issue 4 was the only book that did not make 9-8. It made 9-4. We had an inkling. I just couldn't remember what issue it was. It ended up being issue 4 was the one that had the spine tick on it, the color-breaking spine crease that couldn't be pressed out. Came back 9-4. We were anticipating at least, I couldn't remember if it was 4, 5, 6, or 7, or 8, and we'll replace that later. But into the books, enough rambling going on. It's an easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl kind of Star Wars week. High Republic Adventures number 5. If you're a Star Wars collector, make sure this is in your pull box. If it's not in your pull box and it sells out and you miss it this week, don't pay a lot of money for it. Just say it with me. Wait a couple months and then pick it up. Seriously, I saw this kind of being talked about on social media about a potential first appearance or the discussion of a first appearance or a cameo. Just remember, Star Wars books hold attention, but not for long. They're good books. Just it seems like every other week or every other month, there's first appearances hitting in a Star Wars book. Just remember, don't let the FOMO get you. Wait a couple of months, pick it up later when it drops in price. I mean, just look at the other Adventures books and everything else. They're trending down. They're trending down. They're not holding. It's not to say that they won't have value in the long run. Just look for those dips as we make funny Funny hand signals in front of me, but just look for the dips. Just if there's anything that I've learned about New Comic Book Day Wednesdays, don't pay full secondary market prices for new comic books on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't pre-purchase and overpay substantial prices. Wait for that first dip. That first dip could be as early as 4 to 6 weeks. That's not that long of a wait. If you've got to read a copy, go digitally. Digitally, if you've got to read a copy. On the other hand, will buy all the single issues that I can hold on to that I'm looking for. And if I can get away from paying any of those extra prices, we will. What did we learn the last 2 years? Don't get caught up in not necessarily just FOMO, but like all of the marketing stuff with all of the variants. You guys saw what we were doing last year or the year before, and it was insane. So Santa Staros number 4, cover A. If I remember, that was cover A. Cover B, digging cover B. And you guys know Star Wars is basically the only thing that I'm a completist collector on. And there is the solo cover variant, Lando Calrissian Solo, the 5th. Can you believe it's the 5th anniversary of Solo? Holy moly. Dr. Afra 32. Patience is key to victory. Be patient. You will succeed, Master Yoda. Dr. Afra 32. How many Afra and Luke covers do you get? Not many. That's pretty cool. Not many at all. Cover B. I'm digging cover B for sure. Jedi Master. Shakti. That's pronunciation. I am terrible at pronunciation. But the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi covers have always been fun so far. There's 18 of 40. We still have 22 covers to go yet to complete that set. Star Wars Dr. Afra, the last variant cover. This is the cover that I really liked, the mall cover. I really dug the mall cover as my alarm's about to go off. Nah, we got a little bit. The mall cover, I am a sucker for mall covers. I really am, especially when they're cover price. It's not a ratio. It's nothing crazy. I'm not paying $24.99. Not paying $30. It is a cover price ratio variant. That is it for New Comic Book Day. Just Star Wars grabs. Like we said, it was a crazy, insane hot day here in Michigan. I got to thank the CEO of the Comic Dojo for running and picking up the books. Thank you very much. Saved me a lot of hassle. Although the shop is on my way home, generally when I'm leaving the place of employment, it's on rush hour traffic, and I got to stop in the city. I got to break off and go deeper into the city to get to the LCS, and that traffic is a nightmare, especially when it is 90 degrees out in Michigan, and it is no fun. Hey, I don't have the label. I don't have it, but Retro Rocket, Chris, son of Bruce, hey, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here and being a part of the stream tonight. Patience is certainly the key. If there's anything we've learned, I want this live stream every week on Wednesdays to be a topic of discussion, not just about New Comic Book Day, but about what we've learned. Not every week is going to be a great week or going to be a win. Hindsight is key, and looking back at Berserker, I committed to all covers, all copies, all printings of Berserker because I wanted to complete that collection as a Keanu Reeves fan and as a Boom Studios fan, and they went insane. I was anticipating a couple of covers a month, handful here, handful there, and Boom broke the mold and did 8, 9, 10, 12 insane numbers of variants from Boom Studios, not just store exclusives. We didn't even get into the store exclusives. We did not get into the store exclusives or give into. It's not a matter of giving into. It was we wanted all covers, all copies, all printings through our LCS. That's what we want to do. We want to support our LCS, wanted to pick those up. Lo and behold, they drop a 1 in 1,000 for number 1. They drop other insane ratio variants to that whole. And something is killing the children. We had weeks where something is killing the children, Berserker, and several other titles would drop. And we had New Comic Book Day price tags of $300, $400 and up. That's too much. There are many other things that I would prefer to do with that money. We've learned our lesson, and now it's about creating a budget and sticking with it. And our budget every week is $50 for New Comic Book Day, is what we're doing. And that's not to say that we won't pick up store exclusives, and it's not to say that we won't pick up variants. I'm just being selective about that. And I'm waiting for the dip on a lot of those books that are hitting the secondary market and going up in price. I'll wait for some of those books. If I can't get them for cover price on New Comic Book Day, I'll support my LCS and pay their ratio prices. Oftentimes the ratio prices are 50% of ratio, which is what we're going for. So 1 in 25 should be, 12, 13, 14, $15. And sometimes it's right on ratio. But after the boom of the market in 2021, late 2020 into 2021, and just into the tip of 2022, those ratio prices have stabilized and have come down. So that's something that I'm learning that lesson. If we ever run into a boom market like that again, definitely not going to be buying ratio variants for that time period at all. And that's what I would suggest to a lot of other people out there. And if you find other people coming into the comic community, that's a lesson that we can teach them. If we see another boom in the market like that, be patient, wait a year, read it digitally, pick it up used. Don't pay full secondary market prices. Be patient, because now looking back, what are those ratio variants going for now? A fraction of what they were on New Comic Book Day or several weeks after New Comic Book Day. So again, say it with me. Man, I'm going to wait a couple weeks. I'm going to wait a couple months. You know what I mean? Let's get back into the chat before we hit up some announcements. For sure, as everybody's still here in the chat. Yeah, Bruce, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Or Chris, I mean, son of Bruce. Ryan saying, what's up to Double O? Yeah, Double O's in the chat, man. Good to see you, man. I really appreciate you, brother. Can't wait to spend more time with you guys. Gary, the man, the myth, the legend, Gary Kendra. His links are down below for impressive comic book services. If you guys don't know Gary, make sure you check out Gary and follow Gary on Instagram, because of the services they provide. It is absolutely insane, the amount of detail that they're able to put into their services. The customer care that Gary provides is phenomenal. We've got more books being packaged to ship to Gary. But here you go. The link is down below for Gary's Instagram profile. Follow on Instagram, and make sure that you guys follow on Facebook, and you guys bookmark that page for his business. Just remember, the year 2023 is that of the comic community. So Gary is offering 10% off your first order with impressive comic book services. Just use code CMA10, Comic Man Andy 10. You get 10% off your first order. Gary is no slouch. You guys know that I send out a lot of modern books. I am a modern collector. Gary knows his business with old comic books, new comic books, everything under the sun comic book related. You got an ASM 129, I'm sending it to Gary. You got anything old, anything older, I'm sending to Gary. Just because I unbox and share a lot of modern stuff doesn't mean Gary's just a modern presser and cleaner. Gary handles every book underneath the sun. So gotta love Gary and his work. I mean, this guy should be at 7,000-8,000 followers for what he does there. Again, thank you very much, Gary. And that's part of the announcement section that we're going to cover. Like we said, that time at Motor City we got to spend with Double O. I really appreciate Double O and his family and being able to help them out and hang out with them. But we there it is. I can't stop staring at this book. This is a journey that you guys are with us on. It is out. It is shipped out. We have not received the received email. What? We have not gotten the email saying that CGC has received the book yet. Obviously, it got shipped over a holiday weekend, or right before a holiday weekend. So it is a bit nerve-wracking, but it's there. I cannot wait to see these signatures again in person. They absolutely killed it. Ashley and Matt were a fantastic duo over there at Motor City Comic Con. I pray that Motor City brings Ashley and Matt and everybody from the Clone Wars back again. That was a phenomenal experience. I hope they do it again. As soon as we get that email advising that the book is received, we are going to be posting a snippet of that on IG. So make sure you're following on Instagram. And as soon as it hits every stage of the process that it hits, we're going to be posting an update about that. This journey, I want you guys to see how this pans out and plays out. And then as soon as we get it back, we're going to be unboxing it on the nearest Friday and doing a giveaway along with that as well, because I'm going to stay blind. I'm going to stay blind on the grading of this book. I don't want it spoiled, but what we're going to do is we're going to find an impartial party. We're going to find an impartial party to look at the email or look at the grade. Somebody that we can trust that's not going to spill the beans. And we're going to look at the grade because State of Comics has requested to see what that's going to be. And State of Comics is going to be there with us. The crew that has handled the book for us at Motor City, they're going to be live with us during that unboxing. It's a single book unboxing. They want to be able to peek and I will oblige that, but I do want to stay blind. You guys have seen some of the reactions, you've seen some of the unboxings. That's what I live for. I love pre-grading or pre-screening books on my own and talking to Gary, and then when they come back, uh like 95% of the time, Gary's always right. And he's like, I told you, Andy. He's like, I told you that book wasn't going to do it. And I'm like, I know, but no, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn everything. But that's the learning process for me, trial and error. And I really enjoy those unboxings. The reactions are genuine. This is why I enjoy doing lives. And then we'll snip from there and repost them as we're able. I I can't stop staring at that signature setup. Gary says, what's your real job? My real job is getting fried out in the sun every summer. I'll message you, Gary. Hello to the wonderful chat. 00 says, yeah, Gary's loving Maul. I love all Maul covers. It's just a shame they just did Maul dirty. And I don't know. I mean, not really did Maul dirty, but I would have loved to see that character story go on for longer and have a little bit more there to read. JLS Comics, speaking of YouTube content, make sure you're following JLS Comics and not missing out on any of his content as it drops every time. I only got the new Punisher issue this week. Very light week, but I got a bunch on my list next week, including like 4 Poison Ivy covers. There's a Frizen Ivy cover that was out this week, if I remember correctly, that looked phenomenal. And Frizen is doing a signing local in Michigan. Way north of us, up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Frizen is going to be doing a signing at my old hometown, one of my old hometown LCS is called Tardy's Comics, and I am tempted to find some Frizen covers and go up there and say hi to Jenny and get some signatures going, you know? I'm not the biggest signature collector, but I do enjoy that experience and going and saying hi to those artists. Speaking of experiences, this is a good opportunity to talk about next month. Yes, we are going to Heroes Con, and I will make a clip it or I'll make a snippet about that. But just as importantly is Tulsa Comic Book Swap. Nick, shout out to Nick for setting this up and running with this. Father's Day, June 2023, or Father's Day 2023, June 18th, one day only, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., free admission. Take a moment right. Yes, take a moment right there. Hit pause. And then when you're done hitting pause and figure out that I should have said this first, and there's the alarm, figure out that just use your phone, pull up your camera, and click that link up there for to follow them on Instagram. The Tulsa Comic Book Swap, Father's Day weekend, June 18th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Free admission, Glenpool Conference Center foyer. For 3 great artists there and a lot of great vendors. Make sure you support them, follow them, and yeah, get the word out. It's free admission. If you're near that area, make sure you're there and supporting those guys. Very cool stuff. And we'll get back into the chat, you know. That new Punisher, yes, I will read that in trade format or on digitally. There's a couple of more nice Afra Luke covers coming up. Yes, I need to get caught back up with Afra. I'm a couple issues behind. I can't believe, John, I believe you have a Poison Ivy problem. Would you say he's allergic then? I don't know. He definitely does. I don't do ratios. I like ratios simply because of the fact that generally when it comes to New Comic Book Day Wednesday, you look year over year in the last 20 years when it comes to new character introductions that actually stick. And like, look at Afra. Look at the ratio variant for Afra. Could you imagine picking up that 1-in-25 ratio back in the day for $25? Could you imagine? And it's yes, it's a bit FOMO. I don't want to miss out, so I'm playing that game of buying all the Star Wars ratios as they come out, or slightly thereafter when the price drops on them, so that I don't have to pay $400 or $500 later on if I want to complete the Afra collection. Now we had to pony up and we had to save up for a long period of time for that Afra cover, and it's one of those things where, yeah, it's you're robbing Peter to pay Paul sometimes. Other times you get those wins and you get to celebrate those with everybody else in the community. I just picked up a nice Shannon Mayer. Shannon Mayer was one of the first variant artists that I started collecting, and it was a Red Sonja cover. Phenomenal Red Sonja cover. Love Shannon Mayer's work. How's my Luke? Come on, Mama says. Staff said, good to see you. Grounded advice we all need to be reminded of. This is the topic of discussion oftentimes is lost until we get there, and all of a sudden we start talking about it. Hanging in there, Mama. Excellent. Everybody's saying hi. Great comic community vibes going on. That's the other reason why we're here. You're sending 9.8 vibes to that book. Ryan, like we said, man, every one of those books came back 980 except for issue 4, and issue 4 was the one book that was not part of the original owner collection. That one was picked up later. Every single one of those books was pressed and cleaned by the man, the myth, the legend, Gary at Impressive Comic Books. They all came back 9.8. They all had the potential. Gary realized that potential for us. Gary pressed and cleaned Clone Wars 1, and his links are all down below. In fact, hopefully I can shoot Gary some pictures after everything is said and done and the book is graded, so he has something for his social medias there. I'm really excited, much like Gary, to see that book come back. Hope we get a high grade in that book. I'll be happy with anything as long as it's not severely damaged, lost, or great, or you know what I mean. Hope we didn't use up all of our great comic karma on those 9.9s that came back last month, because that was an absolute insane unboxing. I'm happy to be impartial, he says. Phil says, yay to Michigan. Your LCS in Lansing is trying to get a Stegman signing. Stegman's local? Nuh-uh. That's insane. That's very cool. That's very cool. I did not know that. Not that I'm going to go stalking anybody. It's just really cool. I didn't realize Stegman was a Michigander. Josh is going to a comic swap this weekend at your LCS. That is awesome. Again, we'll go over the books really quick. Like we said, a short, sweet episode this week, and we'll do the announcements again really quick. Star Wars High Republic Adventures issue 5, A Galaxy on the Verge of War. Santa Star Wars issue 4. This has been a fun read. I'm not going to lie. As a Star Wars fan, I had my doubts about Santa Star Wars, if they were going to put enough meat and potatoes on that plate, so to speak, to keep me wanting to read. They have. I've enjoyed this quite a bit. I've enjoyed the covers they put out too. Still, Marvel, hello. We need 2015, 2016, 2017 Star Wars caliber covers. This is good art, but you guys raised the bar so damn high in 2015, 2016, 2017 with Gillen and Gillen, and you guys know who I'm talking about. The other Darth Vader writer from 17. Those, not the writer, but the other cover artist from that series. Those, you guys set the bar so damn high with those covers. Everything else is good. Just, I feel like everything could be way better. Granted, I'm starting to grow a little tired. I'm still enjoying them, but I'm growing a little tired at the different areas where Marvel's kind of getting us with, like the solo, like the anniversary variants, 5th anniversary. Are they going to do a 10th anniversary then too? And now every time there's going to be an anniversary of a movie, there's going to be a whole nother collection to pick up. Dr. Aphra 32, cover B, Shakti, Jedi Master Shakti, and the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi. Like I said, like every time there's a movie anniversary, we're going to get, there's 40 books. It's the 40th anniversary, and was the camera can't even focus right. It's so insane. 40 covers for 40 years. That's a bit much. Like, I get it. I get the premise, but like, give me like 10 or give me 5 just amazing, knock my socks off covers instead of, 40 very good, decent covers. It's the money game. Now, the mall cover. This is my kind of cover pick of the week out of the Star Wars stuff. I went through League of Comic Geeks. I didn't find a lot else out there that I had to absolutely have a new comic book day. There are plenty of great covers. Yes, we missed out on the Power Girl. Yes, we missed out on World Tree. World Tree. I'm still digging reading Tynion's writing. It just, I didn't make it to the LCS. The boss picked up the pull list, and I didn't want to bother her with shopping, quote unquote, shopping around for other stuff. We'll pick up that World Tree. I'm guaranteeing that my LCS picked up a ton of copies because it's Tynion. It's an indie book, and so far it's been a good read. But the other thing that we picked up, and this is what I'm really eager to monkey around with tonight, is somebody's gonna play some Mario Kart tonight. Insanely cheap comparatively to what I find on eBay. Found a copy of this laying around, and I'm like, I gotta have that. Yoink. I don't know about you guys, but something about Mario Kart is just cleanses the soul, so to speak. So we're gonna Mario Kart it up after this, and yeah, for sure. And I hope we get a high grade. Yeah, as soon as we get more to share, we were gonna be sharing some more. And yeah, there we are. Picked up Jolly Mole. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's the tail end of the show. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like I said, we're going to continue tinkering around with YouTube Shorts to find some content that we're going to have fun creating and find some things that other people are going to have fun watching and checking out and commenting on. Why is a gossip website like the Imperial... What? Why is a gossip website like the Imperial Fleet? They're both full of Oh, no. That's a good one. Awesome. Love Mario Kart. Yes. I never got to grow up with a Super Nintendo Entertainment System, so having one as an adult is amazing. I grew up with a hand-me-down Sega from my cousin, which was still fun, but had I known what was releasing and what was happening on the SNES, I would have gotten another couple of lawns to mow and saved my money and gotten an SNES, because I know that I love playing Zelda games and didn't get to do that enough as my childhood. But hey, I digress. It's been a fantastic week. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming every week and being a part of this amazing journey and adventure and sharing your journey and adventure. So again, I ask you, leave a comment down below after we're done here. What new comics are you picking up this week? Leave a list of your top 5. Leave your top favorite cover. Leave your top favorite read. Whatever comment you want to leave. Let's continue this discussion after we're done going live. And comment down below. Again, thank you each and every one of you guys for being here. And you guys know how I'm going to end this, right? I'm going to go peace out. I'm going to go pinkies out. I'm going to catch you on the flip side for the next one. Remember, the most important part all day, every week. Stay original and take care of each other, because God, we're the only thing we have on this great green earth is you and I and me and we and everybody around the corner. Take care of each other. We're all we got. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Take care of everybody. Have a healthy, happy week. And you're almost to the weekend. And remember, you are enough. Peace out, y'all.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.
Excuse me while I change. The roller buggy has made me sweaty. Yeah, sweaty.